Hey guys, welcome back to some Gilded Guardians. In today's video, we're going to be trying to work on Leah, building her up a little bit further. First, I wanted to hop in the guild and show you the importance, guys. So when it comes to building out and donating, you have to have 100% contributions in this every day, in this advanced one, because if you look now, we're getting 560 guild coins. We're getting a lot of merit in there, but we're also getting the contributions. This is the biggest thing when it comes to your guild, making sure that you're dropping those 100 diamonds a day and saving those when you get the reset, when you get the arena, whatever it is, making sure 100% that you are donating the maximum amount every single day, because of course that is going to go into the power. And this is the big one. Guild donation rewards increased by 12%. As you can see, we're continuing to build this. Now we finally got it to 5, which means we could go with carriage, time spent on guild quests reduced by 6%. That one doesn't make a difference, not really anything to do in there. But the other one, guild quest base rewards increased by 4%. I could definitely use some more guild rewards in there, which would be amazing to see to continue progression. Now, you'll also notice that we do have 15,000 diamonds, so we have a lot of diamonds in here, or rubies. We've been kind of stockpiling them and not really much to do as far as the summons, because when it comes to spending the rubies, we've been going in, we've been refreshing our crafting as much as we can. We've been using a lot of our adventure mode with the energy. We've been using them kind of sparingly, even though we're not using them for summons, which I know is the primary purpose. The reason is with the guild coins that you're getting a lot of heroes. And even looking at the guardians that we possess in here, Leah, of course, level 160 already, making a lot of progression in here, especially with the endless mode and of course the arena. But overall, we want to try to enlighten her, and I'm going to build her up. You can see that we need right here, Keeper Souls. So we did get the event. So we finally got the rewards out of there. We have been waiting for these 420. So looking at our Keeper Souls, that is a lot of Keeper Souls. Now I know I did go a little bit over the 4,000 because with these Keeper Souls, 4.2 right there. We also have a few other heroes that do need these Keeper Souls as well. So as we continue to build up the heroes, as we're building them out and really working on them, there is the Enlightenment. So we have 10K. Now you also notice the Radiant Souls right here. We have 990. And if you look, 5.9% is all that we can get, but I am going to sacrifice some Guardians. So there's a lot of questions around this, and it's kind of a double-edged sword when it comes to sacrificing the Guardians. Now, the reason I say that is when you look at the Guardians, utility-wise, they could be Guardians that we're going to use in the future, but ultimately, either I'm going to sit on these Guardians that we could use in the future, possibly, or I'm going to sacrifice them to make progression right now. So I'm going for the latter of it. I'm going to sacrifice them now. So even looking here, we're getting 1,000 of our souls right there, but we're also getting 2,000, if you can see it right here, Radiant Souls. I'm going to do it to Oxalis as well. Oh, we can't do more than one. So I'm going to go ahead and sacrifice. Now, of course, these are heroes that we got just through our regular summons. When we're going in there, we've got a lot of these through the regular summons. So versus going in and purchasing the hero, then sacrificing them here, we're actually going through this way and sacrificing, because we're going to do the same right here with Aethys. Sacrifice is complete. I think we have to wait for like the cooldown. We're going to go through, we're going to take him as well. Boom, we're going to sacrifice the Chosen Guardian. That, of course, is going to give us another 2,000 Radiant Souls, which is what we're looking for. We are looking to build, there we go, sacrifice is complete, as we are looking to build out these Radiant Souls. And I believe we did it. We're going to do the same with Oxalis. And again, kind of on the fence with doing this with Oxalis, but overall we have another copy, as you can see up there. So what we've been doing is getting the Radiant Seals. We've been taking these heroes and we've been building them up a little bit further, which I'll show you guys in just a minute. But that's kind of the recycle that I've been doing. So even down here, right there's the Oxalis. So he is going to be, boom, he is gone. But then I've been taking them and using my seals. We still have 2.1 or 2,100 of our seals left. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to send him again. We're going to wait for another one. Tybor, I'm going to do the exact same thing. We're going to send, because these are going to be our feeder heroes. So essentially, these are the ones at the Ascendant or the Radiant ones that we're going to be building. Because when it comes to our founder heroes such as Leah, as you can see, we do not have and we will not have another copy of Leah, but we are going to use the hearts as we build them up. Now, I want to see what we get out of here, because of course, there's all of our sacrifice. There's all of our Radiance. Let's go ahead and claim all of these. Boom, we have 6,000 Radiant Souls, but we also have another 2,500 souls that we picked up right there. So hopping in here with our Guardian, again, we're maxed out at our 10K. And looking here, I'm not sure how many we can actually add in here to get to the max, because there is 6.9. See, it shows 5, but right there we're at 5%, meaning we're only at a 41% chance. Now, I believe at Radiance 5, I know the cap is a little bit higher, and I'm almost wondering if, because I know the 6 isn't going to make a big difference, if we should get another couple thousand here. Let's go ahead and do this, guys. We can even do a few more summons in here. I know we have a lot more souls. There we go. So Tybor is gone. Let's wait for the sacrifice to pull up. And then we'll do the same with Oxalis. And unfortunately, for some of these heroes, like the ones we're sacrificing, I know free to play, they are huge, definitely having and definitely using. But right now, for me personally, they are just sitting in the bag. Same with a lot of these just 3-star heroes that we see right here. These are heroes that I have a multitude of copy. We already have them, most of them up to the 4 stars already. Even looking down here, again, most of them we have 4 stars. So I've just been going through and sacrificing all of our 3 stars, farming souls. That is really what we've been looking to do. And I want to see where we can cap Leo with this. Let's go ahead and claim those. There's another 1,000 right there. But looking at the Enlightenment, so 10K, is that the cap? Because there is 10,000, or maybe if I put 10,000 in, that is 5 Radiant Guardians. What is that going to take us to? And I'm wondering if 10K is the cap. Right there, highest probability to increase Radiance. So 10,000 is the cap. Now, most players have said, and it's been kind of iterated time and time again, when it comes to Enlightenment, when it comes to Radiance, you can see Leah is on 10.4, which means Enlightenment level 10, Radiance level 4. We are trying to go to 11.5. Now, when it comes to the Enlightenment itself, the Enlightenment will not fail, but the Radiance only has a 60% chance, meaning that we could see a fail for Leah right here based on the Radiance, based on the essence that we're using. And as you remember, for I believe it is 1 and 2, it's 100%, and then it goes to 75 for maybe it was 2 and 3 that was 75. But when you start getting 4, it goes to 60, and I believe after this going all the way up to 10 is a 50% chance. So I know there's not a luck and probability is on our side here. I mean, we have a 40% failure rate. So let's see, guys, fingers crossed. Boom, there's the Enlightenment. So we know we're going to get the Enlightenment. So we know that is going to be the build. There is 10. A spark flickers, but then goes out. Radiance did not increase. The 60% did not work with our Radiant Souls, which means we got an 11.4, but we lose all of those Radiant Souls. You can see we're back to 990 because we used 10,000. And of course, this one needs a Radiant here. But you can see this is giving us a 48% chance, which means with the rest of our souls, we can get back up to that 60%. And we can continue trying this again and again and again until essentially it works. Because even looking at some of the heroes, like even Karuk is pretty close. We're going to need a lot more Radiant Souls. Same when we start looking at a couple other heroes like Tarvos. You can see we do have our cracked heart rate here. We have enough. But again, I want to make sure and really ensure that you and me both, that we are using and really maximizing those Radiant Souls for these heroes, because that is going to be the build that is going to help them grow and develop to the point that we need. So I'm going to have to save all of our souls that we got right now to continue building up that Radiance. Now, of course, it's going to show us, and I think it shows that we just failed. So let's go ahead. Yeah, Guardian removed, Ascension complete, delete all those. So that is done. So unfortunately, we got an 11.4, which is still pretty good. I mean, the stats are going up exponentially. 1.6 million here with Leah. Now, Leah, of course, is the first one that we're going to be building up. And Karuk, we're doing the exact same. So we've been putting some more levels on him. Simple reason is when you start looking at Rampage, when you start looking at Last Stand, 180 is the point. He's going to have that 10-second duration. And guys, the difference between 9 and 10 seconds, especially when you're waiting for Leah's Starfall to actually drop, makes a really, really big difference. So again, we're going to continue to build them out. Even though we have the souls, we have the copies, we are going to wait till we get the Radiant Souls. So let's hop in here. We have 81 souls, or 81 summons. Let's do some summons in here and see what we can do and what we can pull. Looking for legendaries. Honestly, even though I like these, we have the souls. We are looking for legendaries, and we have been getting quite a bit. Even there's a couple more of our epic heroes. No legendary there. Let's do, oh, Guardian space is full. That's what happens when you kind of stockpile rare Guardians, which I'm waiting to see in the event is over. But I'm also a little bit cautious because with building blocks, we know this was the actually first like special event that they did. So then the question becomes, are they going to run another one? And are we going to need these heroes again. So as you can see, like right here, I already have a level 4 or 4-star. So I've been sacrificing all these. I know we have a higher level here. So most of these 3s, we've just been kind of going through and sacrificing. And we've been doing the same just to build up those souls, which of course, now we just need the Radiant souls. Let's do like 2 or 3 more summons in here. And with a 40% fail, we failed, guys. But there we go. There is Anira. So we have never gotten a copy of Anira. That is new. That is the first one that we've seen. See if we can do 1 or 2 more in here. There's some more epics. And no more legendaries. So we only got 1. That's okay, guys. It's literally, it is just a numbers game at this point. The more pulls that we can do, the more copies that we have kind of at bat to get these legendary heroes, the better. Common and rare. And of course, all those rare guardians that we just got our souls for were completely locked. So we have left them locked. I'm going to have to go through. So even here, we have a 4-star. I'm going to delete this one. And then looking, we have a 4-star down here. We're going to delete Desira. Desidra, I might save. I might save right now. And sometimes I do save the heroes. So there we go. I think those 2 we can actually copy. I don't think we have any 4s. And I saved the 4-stars, the simple fact of the guilds. When it comes to the guilds and where we're at as far as the quests are requiring epic guardians, not any legendary guardians. Now we know legendary can fit the bill when it comes to some of those, but overall, building out further gear, building out some more heroes, we are definitely making a lot more progression, which I'm happy about. Unfortunately, today, Leah did not come through with the Radiance, but we're going to get her there. All right, guys, so that is going to do it for today's video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, and as always, thank you guys for watching.